Well, I was hitching down the highway with my boots untied. Met a cowboy stud who offered me a ride. He said, "Lady, why you out here with your skirt up high?" So I said, "Let me climb on in, and I'll tell you why." I've done every man, boys, I've done every man. From Frisco Bay to Birmingham, from Greasy Joe to Fancy Dan. If he's got the wood, then I got the plan. I've done every man. I did Jimmy in Miami, preacher down in Jackson, rancher out in Reno gave his bull a little action. Bobby from Kentucky, Ricky from Spokane, sheriff in Sedona with his cuffs and his chain, plumber down in Dallas, sailor in Savannah, miner up in Denver with a hammer and a spanner, cook in Carolina with his sausage in his hand. Hell, I don't care, I'll do any damn man. I've done every man, boys, I've done every man. From barroom fights to a rock and roll band, in pickup trucks with a dude named Stan. If he's got a pulse, then I'll give him a hand. I've done every man. Teacher in Toledo with his ruler in his pocket, pilot in Des Moines, landed hard and let me rock it. Farmer in Dakota next to a bale of hay, dentist in Chicago drilled the night away. Trucker in Cheyenne, lawyer in Missouri, soldier in Fort Worth did me in a hurry. Biker in Montana with tattoos on his can, and a drummer from Detroit who could really use his hands. I've done every man, boys, I've done every man. From Alaska to Yucatan, from cowboy orgies to a one-night stand. If he's standing tall, I'm his number one fan. I've done every man. Did a Santa up in Nome with his jingle bells a-ringing. Then I did all the elves who joined in and started singing. Clown up in Boston squirted his liquid in the air. Magician down in Memphis put his wand you know where. Bull rider took me at the Texas State Fair. Baker up in Portland shot cream in my hair. I did a record producer out in LA, and then I even did my manager Ray. Astronaut in Houston said, "Let's do it in the van," and a scarecrow in Nebraska. Hell, I still call that a man. I did a football team in Dallas. Every player took a turn. Biker gang in Phoenix made my leather britches burn. I laid with congressmen in DC, senators as well. They busted this Philly, but I still made them yell. Gospel choir in Memphis had me moaning out amen. Frat house down in Georgia took me once, then twice again. Even Colonel Sanders had his meat in my mouth. Come to think of it, I've done the whole South. I've done Tony, Joey, Frankie, Clyde. Bartender Billy took me for a ride. Ricky, Nicky, Sammy, Stan, a cowboy, a lawman, a drummer in a band. Paul the painter, Mike the cook, Steve the banker fingered me like a book. Leroy the trucker, Hank the vet, a lifeguard in Jersey. Lord, I'm still